Welcome to Newsmakers. My name is Sean Smith. I'm the Assistant Director of Community Relations for Chesterfield County Public Schools. Joining us today, Dr. Melanie Haimes-Bartolf. Welcome to you, Melanie.
Thank you.
It's great to have you with us. For our viewers out there, you're the Instructional Specialist for Science for the school division. We're going to talk about some unique programs that you've started and work with in the school division. To kick us off, though, always the fun part is a lot of the community is very familiar with STEM and STEAM, if you will. But for some of them who are not as familiar, walk us through exactly what that means in the educational setting.
Well, STEAM is now the current word, and actually it's even been changed to STREAM, but for this purpose we'll say STEAM. It stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, the Arts, and Mathematics. As anybody knows, arts are very important, especially in human factors engineering, so we figured it was part of a child's curriculum. It's an important part, and so we wanted to integrate it as well.
And as that's really involved in an educational setting, not just in Chesterfield, but across the country, one of the things that you looked towards last year in the school division was to set up a STEAM fair. And tell us about that fair itself.
Well, last year we actually were a STEM fair, and it was it involved competitions. We called it Minute to Win It competitions, and STEAM challenges. We called it STEM Olympics then.
Right.
And we had children come in and do science project displays and demonstrations. So it was very hands-on, very interactive, really student-centered. And this year, it's just going to be bigger than that. We still have Minute to Win It competitions, and we still have STEAM challenge competitions. We have lots of student displays, student science projects, demonstrations. We have a lot of children's engineering K through 12 demonstrations, so it's really going to be exciting. We actually even have meteorologists, robotics, lots of people coming to join us from the community and participating as well this year.
And when you think about that, what really would you say is kind of the difference between that and then I guess more traditional, if you will, science fair almost?
Well, there were a lot of venues. We're lucky in Richmond. There are a lot of local venues for science fair competitions, and I felt that for our students we needed to expand it, first of all, to STEAM, something beyond science, and involve technology and engineering and mathematics. So in this case, we don't have science fair competitions. The students' science projects aren't judged. In fact, what we do is we ask the teachers to send to us their best projects, projects that have already been accepted to Metro Science Fair or to Virginia Junior Academy of Science, and then science fair projects that were standouts for their school-based science fairs. So that's a big difference, but in addition to that, we have students do STEAM demonstrations, any kind of projects that aren't necessarily science projects, and then of course the competitions that where the students can demonstrate STEAM principles through fun activities. And
with the fun activities, I mean, they are fun activities, and if you haven't seen them on TV, for students, though, it really is a chance to have a practical learning environment. Is it something, do you find with the students that it's a chance to obviously make it click, to have that application?
Absolutely, and the best part about it, our teachers are fantastic in this county because all through the year they've worked with STEAM teams in their school doing these kinds of competitions. Now when they come to our fair, they don't know what competitions they're going to see. So the students get really excited about doing inquiry-based, hands-on activities, fun things that demonstrate everyday STEAM principles, but in a fun way. It's that application that really brings home the lessons to the students.
We have about 20 seconds left, but as you think about what you've accomplished just over 2 years, where do you see this growing, and how have you seen the feedback you've been getting implemented into what you're doing now?
Well, the feedback has been wonderful. It's been a wonderful partnership with the Science Museum of Virginia. And I just see us getting bigger in terms of students doing more engineering and technology projects and bringing them to the fair. So we've started that already. I'd also like to see it already. We have about a third of our schools in this county participate. Of course, I'd like to see greater participation.
Sure. Well, thanks so much for being here. Congratulations on another great challenge out there. We'll have you back for another time.
Thank you so much.
And thanks to our viewers, and please join us next time to learn about Chesterfield County Public Schools.